Good morning. Good morning. I wanted to jump on here this blessed Friday morning and thank everyone who has pre ordered their Becoming a Wife of Noble Character journal. There is still time and there's still space for those that still desire to have their name inside the journal. For all of those supporters, I'm just so grateful for you all. I wanted to personally tell you thank you. And I also wanted to jump on here today to let you know as well that I am doing a 6 week counseling session for it could be a couple or it could be an individual person or however. Just reach out to me by messenger and get a hold of me and let me know that you do want to be a part of that 6 week course that I've been doing. Also, I wanted to tackle one of the biggest questions that people have asked me, whether by inbox, messenger, or etc. And this something I just wanted to give you a glimpse about that I think that really has helped me in my process of becoming a noble wife. I'm still in the process. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I tell everyone I'm not a know-it-all. I'm one that's still. And I think the importance of becoming a wife or just becoming whoever God has created you to be is first of all being accountable. I oftentimes say all the time to my spiritual mother, who she don't like, which is good. We should never all like a lot of accolades, but one thing I like about her is that I am accountable, and even as I reach out and pour into others, I myself go for counseling. I myself go and sit and be taught. So to me, so I'm not pouring out of a place of brokenness, but I'm pouring out of a place of healthiness. So I definitely wanted to get on here and tackle something that is so that y'all have asked me. So let's just get into this real quickly on this Friday. I won't take much of your time, but I wanted to get on here since I got this asked multiple times. I always ask, well, how do you become a noble person? And so I sat down, and this some of these things are in my journal, but I wanted to just get on here and tell you, because what is noble, and what how do I become this person. And this is to give you a glimpse so you can have something to go by. First of all, we must be selfless. We must be selfless. Stand up constantly and consistently for what's good and right, even when it's unseen or unpopular. And that's something you got to be okay with. It's not going to be popular in a day and time now where a lot of times sin is more highlighted than holiness. But you got to be okay with that and never yield your integrity to what's convenient or common. Never yield your integrity. You got to still have a standard, because there's a standard. There is a standard in being just Christ-like. There's things that we just cannot do. We don't want to ever stand in the way of sinners, right? A noble person cares more about others than himself. That goes back to being selfless. Goes back to being selfless. So many a times people will reach out to me, and I literally have, just because I work and I work 10-hour days, but there's days that they'll reach out to me, and depending, I have to manage, be great at time management, but I take every question or whatever into consideration, and I try to make time to answer their question. And if it's something that I am not, or I will say, let me check into that, and I'll get back with you, because that to me is important. That's important. So he adapts to the needs of those around him. So which means he cares. It's a caring person. So this is just a few examples of what a noble person looks like. But just to put it practical, I tell people the biggest attribute to me of a person of noble character is that they have to have the spirit of love. And a lot of the characteristics that will take you far is having the fruit of the spirit. And if you don't know if you get in the Bible, and it'll tell you the fruits of the spirit every day, I'm working on possessing and operating in the fruits of the spirit. The greatest one is love. And when I say we have more love than godly agape love. So we got to love people unconditional, looking beyond faults and seeing needs. A lot of time we discount or discredit people based on their behavior, or how, what they said or how they carried themselves. But there could be a root behind there. There could be pain behind that. So just love them to wholeness. Love them to wholeness. There's a reason why they're acting that way. So I just hope that I was of some help today in answering the question that I get the most about being a, noble wife or just a noble person in general. So I will be doing these clips just to reach out and try to help as much as I can. And I just want to thank you once again. And if you have not pre-ordered your journal, please go ahead and pre-order your journal. There is still space for your name to be in there as a supporter of what is right. Be blessed. Have an amazing, amazing Friday. Blessings.